throw left side, completion to Rice. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
You what?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the option right here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Hey. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Detroit!
Young to throw it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make
the
catch, but
that's
has
my
enough
fault.
Body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
From the gun, Steve Young. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Going for it. Yep.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And play is stopped here. Timeout.
I got to do that to him, bro.
Calling the timeout here. As he'll
make my
stop with
adjustments
13
here.
seconds to play in half number 1. And for the second time tonight,
Smart
this
move.
field goal unit comes out here. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now.
Let's go.
But get explosive.
Why did Grimes stop fucking running? Oh, wow. You got a field goal. It's at least a field goal. You can hit it.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Why are they calling timeout?
Remaining moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. This is taken at his 4.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me, EA.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. Deion Sanders, 96 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that?
Do not abandon that fucking run game, bro.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically...
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn.
Motion out who?
Starts the process.
Hold on.
On second down, Jackson. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and
Nice
look
play.
at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He's gonna turbo blitz you off that right side.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Gone! Detroit!
On second down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. The right side, that's complete to Clark. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Ah, that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Here we go now.
They run it again with Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Go for it. Try to pick it up. Down 2 scores. How much time left?
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Where, right or left?
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson escaping the pressure.
Got me.
That is caught. It's Perriman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Set. Green, 39.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring
You got
up
stick.
a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
We gotta
you're
get
now
this
doing
in
the
here, bro.
dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Williams. And this results
They're so
in
lucky they got that
6.
kickoff, bro.
Touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from a yard out.
They're so lucky to get that
And the
kickoff.
Wheats draw a bit
Do not
closer.
kick to that Dion. Do not kick to
Solid
Dion
job
side
up front,
either,
really.
bro.
Just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run.
It's alright.
End result.
I would rather Moss
6
have.
points.
I would rather have
They're
Moss
able to
have it
connect on the extra
than
point.
have Dion
And
have
now
it.
Things get a bit more interesting here in this
Plus, it
fourth quarter.
tires this receiver.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario...
He's going to keep picking that? Is he going to keep picking that play on me, bro?
The game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Williams.
Where are you going?
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams.
That's fucking ridiculous, bro.
There as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now a pitch
not this time.
Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yeah, he don't want no. He don't want no. He don't want no smoke. He knows. He knows, Doug. He knows. Trust me, he knows.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's got a man, it's T.O. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
Yeah, let's go.
Look at this. They get
let's fucking go.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, and he will have a touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, kick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game changer.
Let's go.
Someone had their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I blitzed his ass. I sent that heat. I sent that fucking heater.
Taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor.
Check, I got 4 guys on the line that have under pressure.
This amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation. Late game situation. What are we going to do?
I should have been picked. Oh my god, he threw in a double coverage and didn't get picked. That's some fucking bullshit, bro.
Here's the execution. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
It's all right.
Complete. It's Owens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Alright, you don't have to like it.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Out of bounds.
Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun.
J.J. Watt, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's alright, he needs 7 points, so I don't know why he's running the ball.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
All 4 of these guys are under pressure, bro. No, all these guys have under pressure. The whole D-line is under pressure.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left.
It's alright. That's fine.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead.
God damn it, bro.
Seconds.
Frankly, this is just stunning. Never expected these Madden elites to even be tested, yet they find themselves trailing in this contest.
It's unreal. The roster for the elites, this is David versus Goliath, but the underdog here finding a way.
Sometimes that slingshot can come through in a big way, can't it?
Fuck. They're lucky they got that kickoff, bro. I mean, if they don't get the kickoff, it's not even a game.
So that one will be accepted.
But I still had to fucking stop that. I picked cover 3 cloud, bro. I don't understand, bro. Like, that guy shouldn't have been that fucking open. It's fucking stupid, bro.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And Steve Smith
Oh, that's a tie game. He can hit it. Or do you think he can get a few more yards?
For 24 yards.
You can get it, then get it.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And Tucker, the former Longhorn,
Squib kick that bitch.
And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through.
Tails. Return left.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4.
Why are you? They have the whole sideline. Why didn't you go, man?
About the 21-yard line. The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing.
That's it.
They know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
I told you that, bro. I was a game plan going into this shit. I already know.
Out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hold up.
The busy night continues for Williams. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Motion who? Crabtree left.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field.
55-yarder. Can you kick that?
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And he has got it from 50
low-key, you need to get rid of that Crabtree, bro. But you get Mike Wallace or something.
Put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense.
Are you serious?
To see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal.
Let's see if I call this right.
Death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Oh, Deuce, you're going to have to come harder than that, bro.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
What can Young do in the OT? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Strahan.
Big box.
In there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback 3rd and long. And he's going to be
What's up? What's up? What's up, big deuce?
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And here's your ball game. Down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Guess who's coming? Daddy Strahan.
Young working out of the gun.
What's up, bitch?
And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5.
Hell yeah. Fuck them motherfuckers.